Okay, so who here, raise your hand if you like giving or receiving presents? Everyone, right? Okay, good. You're lying. So today, because of that, I'm going to teach you how to wrap a present to make it look really nice and neat and special for whoever you're giving it to. Everyone loves getting a present that looks nice. So I've been wrapping presents for years. I do it every year on Christmas Eve. My mom gives me all the presents, even some of my own, and makes me wrap them. And it's like a day-long process that it's kind of become a tradition, and it's honestly a little bit relaxing, and it's super fun. So I'm going to teach you 4 different things today. One is going to be how to pick out your paper and all the supplies you need to get. 2 is going to be cutting the paper, getting started wrapping it. 3 is going to be making a pretty bow with some ribbon to put on it to make it even more special. And then 4, I'm going to tell you why this is important. So let's get our stuff together. We have our box with our present inside. Tape, ribbon for the bow, and scissors, obviously to cut, Scotch tape to stick it all together. So let's get started. This paper is really long, if you can't tell, so it's going to be kind of like oblong, but as far as picking your paper out, usually wrapping presents is for Christmas or birthdays, so that's probably the paper you've got lying around. This is some Snoopy paper, because my dad likes Snoopy, that we had lying around, so that's what I chose to use. You're going to cut it. I'm cutting it to wrap it this way. You want it to be able to overlap. Obviously, I'm going to have a lot of excess, so we're just going to fold that under. So cut the rest of that off. Maybe. You need, another supply you need is a big flat surface. We always do our Christmas wrapping on our dining room table, and we clear everything off of it, and we make like an assembly line, and we just go crazy on that. But yeah, a big surface is definitely helpful. It has to be flat, or your paper's going to wrinkle, and it's going to be almost impossible. So I just folded this because I do have so much excess, and I still have a lot of excess, so we're going to fold it again. Usually you could get like 2 gifts, honestly, out of this much paper, just because this roll is so long, but I didn't have anything else to wrap, so we're just going to do this. So fold that over so it overlaps. Oh, you need to flip your present over. I forgot to do that. So it's not like upside down. You want it to be upside down, but when you're wrapping it, you're going to be working with the bottom. So when you flip it over, it'll look nice and pretty on the top. So pull it really, really tightly, so there's not a lot of like wrinkles, like so. Get your Scotch tape and your little dispenser and tape it together, pretty simple. Okay, this part is mostly visual. It's kind of hard to explain. So I'm going to go on this side of the table and try to lean down and show you. You're going to press it down like so and try to keep it straight so there's, like I said, it's tight and there's no wrinkles. And you're going to press that and fold it in and then fold it. So it's kind of just like push down, fold, like so. I don't know if you can see this, but if you can't, we'll do it again on the other side. And then after you've got it folded like that, it makes almost a triangle with a squared top. And you're going to pull it up and stick it with more Scotch tape. And if you couldn't see that, I'll do it again on the other side and maybe you'll be able to see it. So flip it over and do the same thing. Push it down, in, and fold it. I usually work with one side and then switch to the other, like so. And you don't want the edges to be all wrinkled up, so really pull it tight. There we go. Like so. And then you're going to pull it up. And pretty simple, but it makes a difference on like those little things we did, like pulling it tightly and all that, to just make it a lot nicer. So that's your gift. Now we're going to move on to the ribbon part that I just probably tangled, but that's okay. You're going to flip it upside down again. It's just some simple like ribbon that you get at the store. It comes on a little spool like this, or probably comes in other forms, but you're going to lay it out and put the present on top of it, maybe, in the center of it. Because you want obviously the sparkly side to be up, because that's pretty, right? And you're going to put it up to where it's even and cross them. And this is on the bottom that the cross is going to be, like so. And then flip it back over and try to center the top piece. And then you're just going to tie it in a little knot. And you might have to have somebody else help you so you can get it pulled together and tight, and it won't be all loose and flopping around. But I think I can really do it. Yep, there we go. Like so. And now we're gonna make it even prettier. It's already kind of like curly, but we're gonna take these scissors that we used to cut our paper and take one blade and put the ribbon in between the blade and your thumb, and don't worry, these aren't sharp, so you're gonna be fine. And just pull it. That didn't work. Pull it. There we go. And it makes it like curly and fun. And then do it with the same side. And you can tie this in a bow too, and then do this with the like tails of the bow. But I don't think that's necessary. If you push too hard, you can kind of like strip it and it won't curl, and I think that's what I did. But there we go. So now they're all curly, and that bow just adds a little pizzazz to your present and makes it look even nicer and more presentable. So why we're wrapping the present, obviously it's to give to someone, and it makes a person just feel a lot more special when you give them a gift that you took the time to nicely and neatly wrap and even put a bow on it. It's kind of impressive for that person. If you're the person receiving the gift, getting a present that's wrapped, it makes it more special, and it makes, there's like a feeling of anticipation and surprise and mystery that makes you feel like a little kid on Christmas morning because you don't know what's inside the box. So it's just really special. Now to wrap things up. Get it? Today you learned how to wrap a present, what you need to wrap a present, how to put the bow on and make it pretty, why you wrap a present. Because guys, if you give a present to a girl that's wrapped nicely, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, this guy cares about me. He wanted this to look presentable. He probably wants himself to look presentable. Like, it's a win-win for everybody, getting the present or giving the present. It's so fun to see a smile on someone's face when you give it to them. Oh, and now for the fun part, you can open it up, take one, and pass it around. Thank you. Take one and pass it down. There's only enough for one for everyone. I'm so sorry.
All right.
To be honest, that was my mom's idea. I was just going to wrap an empty box. And she was like, no, we got to get something fun.
I should have.
She freaking loves them. She buys them all the time.
So for mine's not going to be
Yeah.
this great. Like, everyone's doing so well. It's going to be trash.
Don't be trash.
They're all the same.
You know what they say? One person's trash, another person's trash.
They're all the same. They just have different wrap names.
I think your shit's
They said
because it's been about a week since I made that joke. And it's just been sitting there.
a whole bottle left.
I'll text you like every couple of weeks while you guys are in college. Just random pictures of together in Photoshop. Why?
That's going to be like a project for everyone.
Really? He's taking it right now.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you gotta show us how it is. Yeah.
Yo!
Probably would do it.
Out of curiosity.
Being that guy. I used to be thinking.
Have to wear jeans for school today for senior. We have to wear jeans.
It's not cool that you bring
Yeah, well, we had to wear, that's why I think we're like,
I mean, at least they're nice. Oh, by the way,
we have to wear specific shirts.
Hard to say.
Was it worth it?
I'm going to.
Oh, crap.